Happy Tuesday, everybody. I just have a couple of minutes. I wanted to jump on here and share one of my new favorite tools that I've been using to keep my Chrome tabs organized. Okay. How many tabs do you usually have open at a time? I hate to say it. I probably have 50, sometimes even 100. It really gets out of control. Are you the same way that I am? Even though I know I can bookmark them, when I'm working on stuff, I just hate to close those tabs. And sometimes, it's not work related. Maybe it's that cute little YouTube video that I wanted to watch or, whatever it is. And so, what do? We just continue to keep these tabs open. And of course, it weighs down on the computer memory processing and all that kind of stuff. But most of us probably are not going to change our habits in the sense of only having the tabs open that we need. So because of that, I found this cool little tool. Actually, my daughter was the one that told me about it, and it's called Toby. Now, I have a couple of other tools that I use and a couple other tricks to keep all of my bookmarks organized and all of that kind of stuff, which I'll do another whole video on that sometime. But the reason that I like Toby is you can organize things kind of based on projects. So you've probably noticed some of the Facebook posts that I've been doing all about my workshop that I'm going to be doing on Thursday. Little shameless plug there. I'll talk more about it in a minute. So what you can do with Toby is you can set up like basically little subfolders, and you can just keep the links in there that you need to work on. So let me just share my screen here. And I'm just going to give you just a super quick preview. There's probably a lot of stuff that I haven't even figured out how to use yet. I've just been using it maybe about a month, and I really like it. So first of all, I'm just going to, let me see, I'm just going to go to a couple of websites here. Copy Snaps, one of my favorite little tools here. Whoops. Okay. And anyway, normally I have about 100 tabs open. So what Toby does is it allows you to create, they call them collections. And basically it's just little subfolders. That's all it is. And then notice the little caret here. So you can open and close that. So what's really cool about that is, again, the live workshop that I'm going to be doing on Thursday is called Stack the Deck. And if I open this up, here are all of the main websites that we're going to be using during that workshop. So I've got a nice little collection here. I don't have to worry about what did I do with the bookmark or anything like that. And then if I want to go to one of them, I just click on it, and it takes me to a new tab, and I'm off and running with it. All right. Super easy to use, because if there's, you'll notice over here on the side, and again, normally about 50 tabs are open. So if I go to a tab or an open tab, and I decide that I want to add that to one of my categories here, I can just do it. So let's just open up online tools. Here's some of my favorite online tools here. So let's say that maybe this HTML one, I've already got it there, but well, let me just grab this little feedback form. So if there's something that I want to add to one of these, I just click it and drag it over, and there it is. I mean, is that cool or what? So if you're watching this, give me a thumbs up or some kind of emoticon that it's pretty cool, I think. And then if you don't want to look at it, You just close that little caret and you're good to go. So how do I use this compared to some of the other tools that I use? I like to use this for those collections that I use all the time, or little projects. So if I'm in the middle of a project like my Stack the Deck workshop, then I can collect everything here and then I'm good to go. Now, again, there's a lot of things that I haven't even played with, but you could share these things. I don't even know what's under more. You could add notes, you could star it, just a lot of things. And then you could remove the collection. So when I'm all done with this workshop, if I don't think I'm going to need those tools just handy right then, I can just remove that. So that's how it works. Now, when you go just to open up a new tab, probably the only thing that for me takes a little getting used to is when I open a new tab, Toby sits on top of it. So I'm used to seeing my little Google Splash screen, but instead of seeing that, it's showing me my tabs. And so then up here, if I need to, I don't know, go to Google or something, then I actually have to type it and then it takes me there. Right. So it's just that first little second that you open up a tab, because Toby thinks, well, okay, I'm sure you want to open one of your favorite tools here. So that's why it does it. The only other thing that I've noticed is, and this is a free Chrome add-on, but I've noticed somehow must be people pay them to advertise. I don't know, because every now and then I'll see a quick little flash, so to speak, up here that's just showing somebody's website. So I think the whole idea is kind of like those little scrolling banner ads, but it's, it's minimal. It's not very intrusive or anything. Just my eye catches it and I wonder what's going on. So anyway, super quick, just wanted to share that tip with you. The whole idea, again, that I keep focusing and reiterating all the time is I want you to think about systems. What do you do over and over in your business, and how can you create little systems and little shortcuts to streamline your business? Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to scale, is if you really streamline things and put some of these systems in place. So I'm not an affiliate or anything, but Toby, it's just a little Chrome add-on. It's a keeper for me, so I'm going to keep using it. So if you use other tools to manage your Chrome, let me know in the comments, and I'll be doing more training on this in the future. Oh, and before I forget, again, another little plug, my Stack the Deck workshop, what that is, it's going to be a play date with Canva. It's going to be guided by me, and I have some very specific things that I'm going to be teaching you. And the intent is how to create those juicy, yummy digital stacks that we see people, if they're selling a product, and just a lot of cool tricks that you can do with some of these tools. And so that's what the workshop's all about. It is a paid workshop, super inexpensive though. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up. If you don't think you can make it because of the time factors, things like that, it will be recorded. So I'd love to have you join me, and let's go have some fun on Canva. All right, that's it today. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you on another Tech Tuesday. Bye.